Boxing King Media, powered by the Riyadh Season. Ben Davison, you said your missus got dinner. I'm just curious what she's cooking.
I don't know. I don't ask because I'll get bitten.
Love.
A bit, bro.
Anyone that likes to be surprised?
Everything she cooks is good, so just turn up and eat.
Good man. Best way to do it. First thing I picked up from that press, you didn't want to take any credit for, I'm going to, in speech bubbles, the new AJ. AJ's comeback since the USYK fights, the 2 back-to-back knockouts. You didn't want to take any credit for it, because why is that?
Because I do. I feel like he's a 2-time heavyweight champion and an Olympic gold medalist. I just think, again, like he was already a phenomenal fighter. Maybe the way we articulate things, the way we break things down and game plan makes sense to him, and he's able to then go and execute. And you know, he does that phenomenally. So, yeah.
But you obviously played your part in the reason why he chose to be trained by yourself. You've got to take some self credit for that.
Yeah, like I said, then maybe it's the way we articulate it. I can't tell you what it is for him that makes him feel like he's confident to go in there and execute things that we ask him to do. But he does, and he does that really well. And I believe that he'll do that again September 21st.
Daniel Dubois, similar sort of situation, new trainer, people have seen a new Daniel Dubois. What do you think, you're not going to tell me what's improved about him, but do you think he's improved at Don Charles? Is there a different Daniel Dubois than we saw maybe 2 years ago?
Yeah, I do think so. I think I've got a lot of respect for Don. I think he's a fantastic trainer, and I think he's doing a phenomenal job with Daniel. I just feel like when you're boxing Anthony Joshua, now, when I say now, I mean in a sense of how well prepared he is and how good he is at executing some of the work that gets done in the gym. I feel like there's a very, very, very little room for error. So yeah.
AJ said that he picked Dubois to beat Hrgović. Not many people picked Daniel. I'm guessing you guys had this conversation. What made him so confident that Daniel would beat Hrgović?
I think probably the fight of Hrgović against Zhang. I really rate Hrgović. I think he's a really good fighter. I did pick him to beat Daniel. I think that, and he had to come through adversity. I'm not banking on this, by the way. He had to come through adversity, and he did do that. Something that people was questioning of Daniel before. But as people said, I'm not saying this, but as people said, would he still be there to come through that adversity if Anthony Joshua was landing shots like that? Probably not. And again, I think Joshua will be able to make some of the adjustments that Hrgović wasn't able to make. So yeah, it's a completely different fight, but yes, I think he's improved. I think, yeah, I'd probably say that AJ picked Daniel because he rates Daniel to beat Hrgović.
That was one of the big talking points in the build-up to this fight being made. People are talking about the right hands that Dubois took from Hrgović. I asked Don Charles earlier, and he just gave me one word answer, and he said it's a decoy. What do you make of that?
Yeah, maybe so. Look, it could be a blessing in disguise to still go away and start working on not getting hit with the right hand. So, you know, definitely don't bank on that, and I'm sure there'll be adjustments from their side to fix some of that as well.
I know you got dinner to go to, so last question for you. Tyson did an interview recently, and he basically said that he was overconfident in the fight and he kind of let the fight go. Just your observations on that. Did he, obviously you've been in the ring with him, so was he overconfident, and do you think that was the key part of that fight slipping away from him?
Only he could tell you that. I think it was a tight fight, ebbs and flows. And I think the next fight will be quite similar in a sense of there'll be some ebbs and flows. I don't think a pattern will emerge in that fight and it stay the same, because I think both fighters are good enough to make adjustments, and I think we're in for another intriguing fight.
This Ben Davison incredible journey from working 10-15 years ago to now going to be a trainer, lead trainer in the corner at Wembley Stadium, been part of loads of big fights. Just the last word on yourself and how you're enjoying this experience and journey that you're on.
Yeah, look, I love what I do. You know, I'd say my passion is to help these fighters fulfill their potential that they work so hard towards, and I'm just grateful to be living that out and being able to do that.
Ben Davison, thank you for your time.